and welcome to this edition of News in Depth. I'm Ramesh Jairam with the details. We begin tonight's newscast by telling you that alleged UG bomb threat suspect remanded.
Denisa Jaffer Ali, better known as Diane, the alleged suspect who issued bomb threats against the University of Guyana, was today remanded to prison when she appeared before Chief Magistrate Anne McLennan in the Georgetown Magistrates Court. The 25-year-old Cummins Lodge Georgetown woman, who is a student of the University of Guyana, was charged with improper use of public telecommunication system contrary to Section 33(1)(b) of the Telecommunication Act, Chapter 4702. It is alleged that Jaffer Ali used her telecommunication device system to cause needless anxiety to the staff and students of the University of Guyana, knowing it was false. That incident reportedly took place last Tuesday and resulted in the suspension of classes at the institution. In the court today, Jaffer Ali pleaded not guilty to the offense. Police prosecutor objected to bail and noted that the investigation in the matter is not yet completed. Her lawyer, Lachmi Rahamat, told the court that there is no evidence to show that her client made the threats. She added that her client was kept for more than 72 hours in the lockups and the police seized her electronic devices after they took her into custody. Jaffer Ali will make her next court appearance on February 18th at the Spiranda Magistrates Court, where the case has been transferred.
APNU supporters protest GCOM's office in New Amsterdam. More in this report.
The government supporters are demanding that the Guyana Elections Commission, GCOM, facilitate house-to-house registration to ensure youths who became eligible to vote this year will not be disenfranchised. The small group of protesters are also calling for the removal of Omarnath Autar, in charge of GCOM activities in Region Number 6, and another PPP representative in the region. This protest was prompted by the ruling of the no-confidence motion by the acting Chief Justice. Now that elections are looming over the heads of the Guyanese, the government is calling for the house-to-house registration, which could take up to 9 months according to GCOM. Protest action has also been held in Georgetown by both supporters of APNU-AFC and PPP. However, the opposition PPP has been pressuring the government to announce a date for elections, but the matter is at the appeals court pending a decision.
More news on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, mama, I ain't gonna get lock up teeth in them big stinky 30-second boots. Plus, it gonna be more cheaper online. And then got my favorite color, pink. Let me go along.
Online shopping. Cheaper, faster, better. Passback.
Karibi rice, from the lush rice fields of Guyana, straight to your home. Karibi rice, our people, our rice.
New security measures to be implemented following bomb threats. Let's take a look at this report.
Vice Chancellor of the University of Guyana, Professor Ivor Griffith, said the University of Guyana will not allow efforts to destabilize the university and lead them into panic. Griffith was speaking at a press conference at the University of Guyana this afternoon.
We are going to be steadfast and methodical, mindful of what our responsibility is to our students and our staff and the community. And we know that some of what we'll be introducing will cause some discomfort. We will just have to manage that discomfort, but we are not going to be destabilized in enabling the educational project for the students and the lecturers who work with them to take its full course.
From Wednesday, students attending the University of Guyana will be faced with some new security measures, which the Vice Chancellor said will create some discomfort. He said this will run for 2 weeks in the first instance, after which an evaluation will be done.
We have a very lackluster approach to having and displaying our IDs as students or staff. We have to change that approach. Beginning Wednesday, everyone will have to display an ID. If you don't have your staff or student ID, you'll have to have some other form of identification to gain access to the campus.
This comes days after the university was forced to close its doors after repeated bomb threats. Griffith said after the first threat on Tuesday, he convened a task force to come up with recommendations to address the situation. Dr. Griffith said the university has an obligation to enable the makeup of lost classes.
Horse racing fans, get ready for the first annual Triple Crown Horse Race meeting. 27 races, 2 different tracks with over $20 million in cash and prizes up for grabs. The first leg with runoff on Sunday 24th February at the Rising Sun Turf Club. The action continues on March 24th at the same venue for the second leg. And the final leg on April 21st at the Port Morant Turf Club. It's a Triple Crown Horse Race meeting featuring the top horses and the jockeys. See and be there. Presented by Jumbo Jet Thoroughbred Horse Racing Committee.
And finally, before we go, water disruption in the Corentyne continues with no permanent resolution in sight. Here is that report.
Residents on the Corentyne will continue to experience water shortage from the Guyana Water Incorporated as a result of the power deficiency caused by the Guyana Power and Light, according to Regional Manager Randolph Leach. The water company is dependent on GPL for adequate power supply to its stations in order to distribute water to its consumers. 9 pump stations in Region 6, along with the 2 treatment plants located in New Amsterdam and Port Morant, are down due to fluctuations.
Right now, GPL, they're having some generation issues basically. It was supposed to be resolved by Wednesday gone, but up to now they're still having some problems. The only alternative measures right now is to send water from other stations close by. Got both plants right now running on generators, so it's just the pump stations them that affected. Because right now the power problem too. For the week we burned about 4 motors. And if we continue, the power problem continue like that, means we will continue to burn more motors. Larger motors, about 3 million, 4 million. And the smaller ones, about 2 million, 2.5 million. So.
During the peak period, which is after 3 p.m., the voltage is low and this causes the water company's system to shut down. The company's Chesney office has been marred by several protests from consumers and officials of the People's Progressive Party, who continue to speak out about the effects the water shortage is having on them. Residents are also complaining about the quality of water that is being supplied by GWI, since it's not wholesome for consumption.
And that has brought us to the end of tonight's newscast. If you have a news story or tip, you can contact us on 698-2500, 666-4337, or 618-6533. You can also visit our website, www.rdproductiongy.com, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at Royston Drakes Production for more details on these and other stories. Join us again tomorrow for another edition of News in Depth. I'm Ramesh Jairan saying good night.